A very good morning here from Kyoto again. This is my last day here in Kyoto, as you have already known, and I am going to be heading to Osaka in the afternoon. So, yeah, I actually woke up a little bit later. I was being lazy, so I ended up waking up out of bed around 15 minutes after 6, 15 past 6, and then yeah, just finishing up packing and yeah, just have my jacket here that I cannot fit in because it's too big. But yeah, I've basically taken everything. Unfortunately, the bread that I bought, it has been a few days and the room is quite warm. So I don't know whether it's still safe to eat. So I've decided to not risk it. So yeah, that's all packed and done. And right now it's 6:45 or 15 to 7. So yeah, I'm running a bit late, but it's okay because I have nothing in the afternoon. So I will just take it a bit easy today. And yeah, hopefully it's not too crowded over at the stop, the next stop that I wanted to go to. So I'm gonna head down, have breakfast, and then check out, put my luggage in the locker, and then yeah, head off to start the day here in Kyoto. It's going to be very warm today as well. And right now it's 19 degrees, and as you can see out there, it's quite sunny. So yeah, weather is good today. And the top temperature is not sure. Let me look at my phone because Alexa sucks. 29. So it's gonna be really hot today, just like yesterday. So yeah, it's going to be a very nice day here in Kyoto. So yeah, I am gonna finish packing up my stuff and then head down, have my breakfast, and get the day started.
Dạ chưa đúng thường ta
Do you know what this sign says? There's wild monkeys living around here and they bite and attack. So that's fun. I will be sure to keep an eye out for those monkeys. There will probably be somewhere around those woods. But welcome to, let me get the name right because it would be embarrassing. I probably will still mess it up, but it's Fushimi Inari Taisha. This is the place where you'll probably see when you search up the name Kyoto. This is one of the most iconic places here in Japan, and obviously in Kyoto it is a significant religious site. And yeah, I've probably walked about a kilometer now, and yeah, you can see the beautiful wood. I don't know what these things are called, but yeah, they're kind of like they lined up all the way, so it goes to a certain path. I'm not sure where it leads to, but everyone is sort of following the path and walking towards wherever that is. So yeah, so far so good. It is a bit of a walk, so I'm just taking it a bit easy. Make sure that my legs are getting plenty of rest. And yeah, I'm going to just slowly continue walking down or up. I don't even know. Like it goes up and then it goes down. So it's a bit of a workout, but I'll eventually get there. Hopefully it's not too far away. All right, let's continue on and see what I can find. Hopefully there's some good stuff. Oh, it's actually empty now. That's a good thumb shots. There we go. Well, it pays off the wait, isn't it? It's so beautiful. Well, except for that sign. Let's take the shots over here. That's much better, but there's no writing here, unfortunately. But hey, we work with what we can, right? There we go. All right, I'll catch you all in a little bit when I maybe get a bit further into the woods, and if there's something interesting to show you, I will definitely come back and catch up with you in regards to that. For now, I'm gonna enjoy this nice hike. I don't even know how far it is, but I guess I'll find out soon. So I'm actually kind of at the middle-ish part of this journey up to Mount Inari, and it is so beautiful over here, as you can see. Yeah, I just keep getting messages. But yeah, look at this, it's so beautiful. The hike up from here all the way up to Mount Inari is about 40 minutes, so I'm not doing any more leg day. I think I've done more than that over the past couple of days. So it says that there is like a beautiful view kind of halfway up, so I think that's where I'll stop and go back down. Yeah, I'm not going to torture my inflamed leg anymore. So okay, so I found a map of this place. So I basically started down here, walk all the way up, and now I am here. So there's still a big loop for me to go all the way up. I mean, look at this outfit. It's not meant for hiking. So yeah, I don't know how far it is to the scenic spot, but it's probably about 20 minutes hike, and it's a lot of steps. So if you're coming here, be prepared to do a lot of hiking if you intend to go up, all the way up to Mount Inari. But otherwise, I mean, if you even just go up to the lake area, there's some stores around there. It's about a 20-25 minutes hike, I believe. So it's not too bad, definitely doable. But yeah, from the lake all the way up to Mount Inari, it's mostly going to be steps. So yeah, prepare to do leg day if you are coming here. I'm just taking a breath and then continue my way up. I'm not looking forward to it, but hey, I'm already here, so may as well just do another 10, 15, 20 minutes hike up and see what beautiful spot they are talking about. And I've also just noticed each of these pillar here, they have a number. This is 135, 136, 137. Is that 137? Ah, no, it's 136 2 and then 137. That's very odd. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe like 130, but they have 137, so it's not like a bad number. So I don't know why they kind of have a 4-digit code over there. It's very weird. But yeah, it is empty again. It's kind of like in batches, like people will come and it gets so crowded and then suddenly it's like empty. But it's nice. I'm just taking my time, so yeah, I get to enjoy this all by myself. So yeah, I'll save my energy and continue my way up towards about halfway up to Mount Inari, and then I'll probably talk to you all when I get up there. If I have to keep talking and hiking up, then I don't think I'll make it. Alright, I am on my way back down, as you may or may not be able to see. I don't know if I actually got up to the right spot where they say there's a beautiful view, but I mean, I could see the city skyline over there, and just around there there's like a mini shop with some vending machines and stuff. I have no idea how they even brought the vending machines up there because I don't see any car access or anything, so maybe they have to carry it up, and I have no idea how they even managed to do that because I'm about to die even just walking up here. So bravo to them. But yeah, I am gonna be on our way back down. Hopefully it takes about less than half an hour. It is 9:30 right now, so I should get back down about 10, and then yeah, off to the next stop. Alright, I've returned down to base. It is 10:20 right now. I did hang around near the lake area. There's a little bit of a bamboo grove over there, so I've been taking some pictures with some of the shrines and stuff. So yeah, it is absolutely rammed over there. There's so many people, you can hardly even walk up and down the stairs. So if you want to come, make sure to come bright and early, and you'll be able to get some shots where there's no one in the background. If you come at like 9, 10 a.m., then yeah, you can expect a huge crowd over there, and definitely you won't be able to avoid people at all. So yeah, I am starving after that workout, so I'm heading back into Kyoto station and look for something to eat. I can eat a cow. Well, I'm vegetarian, but an equivalent of a cow. Alright, I am here at my next stop, which is the Tōji Temple. As you might be able to see, which is just behind me over here. And so basically, I'll just give you a quick summary of the history because I got the booklet over here. So it basically was built in 1644, and I believe this was the fifth one that was rebuilt because the first four got burned down. So I suppose they learned their lesson and make it somewhat fireproof. And then it is the highest pagoda in Japan. It is 55 meters or 187 feet tall. So right now it basically have Buddha statues inside the structure. I'm not sure how many, but there are 4 on the ground floor. But they don't say how many they have in total. There are 5 stories, so I guess they store a couple of them in each one of them. But yeah, other than that, that's the story of the pagoda itself. And then there are a couple of kind of like other buildings, and they are kind of constructed and reconstructed, and so like around the 8th century. So some are like 835. I think there's one that's like I don't know where it is now, but yeah, it is something like that. Yeah, around the 8th century, and then same story, it got burned down and then they rebuilt it. And yeah, most of them survive. The ones that are built kind of like in the 1400s to the 1600s, they are all survive, or to the 1600s, because the actual pagoda is built in 1644. So I guess that's kind of like the latest building that was rebuilt. So yeah, they have all survived to this day. So that's kind of like the history of this site. And I'm not sure if this is the person that they are like worshipping, but there's this person called Kukai. I am not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. It's a monk Kukai, and he was he was around at the 800s AD. So I don't know if is it like before Christ? I have no idea. But in AD 804, he went to China, tried to learn about cultural arts and civil engineering, and then he came back in 816 AD, I suppose, because if it's like before Christ and after Christ, that would be a very long time. So he established a religious community here in Mount Goya. And then he also started the first private school here in Japan. So he is now a famous religious figure, also known as a scholar, calligrapher, and an educator. So I guess they are worshipping a dead person, basically. But I guess every religious person is the same, isn't it? Like Jesus is a dead person, well, as far as we know. And yeah, the monk, same thing, same story. So yeah, it seems to be getting a bit crowded now. The crowd seems to be filtering through here. And yeah, I've been sitting here for the past, I think, maybe 20 minutes or so. It's just been super hot. So yeah, I've been trying to stay under the shade just to cool down a bit. I bought some drinks from the vending machine just to try to cool down. And yeah, I'll probably start heading over there and explore some of the buildings, and then eventually get to the pagoda over there. And then yeah, I'll head back to my hotel, collect my luggage, and then head back into Osaka and end my trip here in Kyoto. Yeah, it is way too hot. So, I mean, I'm not appropriately dressed. I mean, I shouldn't be wearing jeans in this kind of weather. But anyway, that's what I have to deal with. Decision was made. So, fashion is pain, beauty is pain. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna start heading off and start venturing around the grounds over here and see what I can see. Hopefully, we can get some good views, and yeah, I don't know what to expect, but anyway, let's go and check it out. So inside this building holds a number of statues. I believe they are part of the Buddhist Buddhism religions, and obviously they don't allow photos and such inside. So there are people praying, and some of us are just observing the statues and that sort of thing. So that's what's inside this part of the structure. And yeah, let's move on to the next one. So this structure behind me is basically the same story. It has several Buddhist statues, not as much as the one over there, but basically it's kind of the same thing. There's like a big statue figure, and then there's like a smaller one, and then the big statue figure is sitting on something and is surrounded by other like Buddhist statues. It's all like engraved inside, and I think it's like gold plated. I'm not quite sure because it's a bit dark inside. But yeah, it's quite interesting. I'm not very fluent in Buddhism, so I can't really say much about what they all mean. But yeah, Japanese people seems to be quite religious and superstitious. So you know, there are so many temples around Japan, and then you know, you can see like they quite often go to one and they do this whole like bowing and then donating money and that sort of thing. So they have like a whole ritual thing going on, and I'm sure there are a lot more things that they do as part of their beliefs. But yeah, I am here at the main event, which is the Tōji Temple. So as I said, it's a 5-story building built in, I believe, the 1600s. I have to take out the brochure to check, but I believe it is. It is closed to the public, but they do open it during special events. So we can only kind of see it from the outside. But I'm pretty sure it's much nicer during like sunset. And they also have a sakura tree over here planted. So if you come here during the sakura season, you'll probably get quite a nice shot with the sakura tree and the building over there. But yeah, I don't know if there's actually much more to see over here. That's pretty much like the two buildings that I've seen, and then this pagoda, and then some like garden area over here. So it's yeah, not too much going on, and yeah, I'm not too sure whether it's worth paying 500 yen to come in. To be honest, I probably would have just gone to a free temple or castle or whatever, or palace. But yeah, I mean, I've already paid for it, so what the heck, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do like one big round. It's basically just like I started from there and then I just did a round to come here. So yeah, that's pretty much the entire ground, I think. So I think that's about it. My legs are a little bit tired as well, so I think it might be time for me to head back to the hotel and grab my luggage and call it a day here in Kyoto. When I come back again, probably not Kyoto. I mean, I've kind of seen most of it. So, but definitely other parts of Japan, there are definitely a lot more that I can explore. So yeah, for now the Kyoto chapter is closed, and thank you very much for joining me here on this Kyoto trip. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Make sure to also check out my Osaka trip, my Tokyo trip, and yeah, that's about it. Just the two, and then I'll be flying into Nandi, so I'll probably do a short Nandi trip as well. If you're interested to watch that, then subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out, and you can support my work as well on Patreons, and you get different perks like early access and all that sort of thing. It will be laid out on the Patreon page, so you can find out. That's the best way to support my work. It is very expensive to do this kind of trips, so I have worked really hard over the last probably 6 to 12 months to save up just to do this trip. So I would really appreciate it if you would just help me out a little bit. Every dollar counts, so I enjoy this trip a lot, and I hope you do as well. And I hope to see you all in whichever video that you'll be watching next.